Welcome back to Drawpedia Tutorials. Today I'm going to teach how to draw Zacian from Pokemon. If you're new to this channel, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below. I'm going to draw on my Wacom tablet, but you can follow my tutorials with any other media that you have, whether it's pencil color, Sharpie or crayon. Now I'm going to begin with drawing an upside down V shape for the top of her mask right there. Turn it downwards and slightly to the left at the ending point on the right right there. Same as could turn to the right and downwards. Turn it back diagonally up to the right. Turn it upwards. Sharp turn diagonally down to the right. Curve line downwards at that corner. Same as could turn diagonally down to the left. On the left side of the mask, from the upper corner, I'm going to draw a diagonal line downwards to the right. Same as the turn diagonally across to the left and slightly downwards. Turn it slightly up diagonally to the left. Turn it upwards. Curve line across to the left and slightly up. Sharp turn downwards diagonally to the right at that corner. Curve line diagonally downwards to the right at that corner. Sharp turn diagonally upwards to the left. Across to the right and slightly downwards to the middle of her mask. A short line downwards at that corner. Turn it diagonally down to the right. Sharp turn upwards on the right corner. Turn it across to the right and slightly up. And below that, a curve line downwards to the ending point on the right there. Inside of the mask, I'm gonna draw at the upper corner in the middle point a line diagonally upwards and out to the right. Mirror that same line on the left side, and below that I'm gonna draw another similar line and I'm gonna leave a gap in the middle point. And at that gap, turn it downwards on both the left and right side. Turn it sideways to the left, and on the right side, turn it to the right. Below the ending point at the outer corner, diagonal line inwards and down to the middle of her mask, turn it downwards. I'm gonna do the same thing on the left corner of the mask right there. On the left side of her mask at the upper corner, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line across to the right and slightly down. And below that, from the side, curve line across to the right. Below that, on the right corner, a curve line across from the side and slightly up. And on the right side of that, diagonal curve line upwards to the right from the edge of the mask. At the top left corner of the mask, I'm going to draw a diagonal curve line across at that corner. And above that ending point, I'm going to draw a curve line across to the left, same as the turn upwards and slightly to the left. Sharp turn diagonally downwards with a curved line to the left. Inside of that shape on the right corner, I'm going to draw a line downwards at that point, across to the left, and turn it back diagonally upwards to the ending point on the right. Fill in that shape with black color. On the right side of the crown, at the upper corner, I'm going to draw a curved line upwards at that point. Sharp turn diagonally downwards to the right and extend it downwards with a curved line at that corner. Below the mask, I'm going to draw on the left corner the side of her snout with diagonal line across to the left and slightly downwards. Same as turn downwards at the side of the snout. On the left side, curve line out to the left at that corner. Turn it downwards and slightly to the right. Same as turn with curve line and turn it diagonally up to the left. Turn it back diagonally down to the left and same as turn diagonally upwards. Same as turn across to the left. Inside of the snout, I'm going to draw her nose with a triangle shape at this lower point. And above the snout, I'm going to draw her eye at the inner corner, curve line downwards below the mask, sharp turn across to the left, semi-circular turn diagonally upwards at the outer corner of her eye. Inside of the eye, I'm going to draw a semi-oval shape in the middle point at that corner, and inside of that, I'm going to draw another similar line along the edge at that corner, and a black dot inside of that in the center. Now for her right eye, I'm going to draw above the snout a curved line out to the right, semi-circular turn upwards at the outer corner of the eye. Repeat that same curved line again at this inner corner, and another one on the left side of that. On the right side of her snout, I'm going to draw the handle of the sword with an arch curved line across to the right, and another similar line at the outer corner of that. Above that, a curved line up at that corner, semi-circular turn diagonally out to the right and slightly downwards. Mirror that same set of shape at this lower point, and at the ending point on the right, I'm going to draw a V shape sideways to the left right there, and at the outer corner of that, diagonal curved line out from the upper corner to the right. Turn it diagonally inwards to the left and downwards. Above that whole thing, I'm going to draw a curved line upwards at that corner, and on the right side of that, a curved line up and turn it further out at the upper corner. On the left side of her snout, I'm going to draw the rest of the sword at the upper corner with curved line diagonally up to the left, semi-circular turn across to the left. At that ending point, curved line up and slightly to the right, semi-circular turn diagonally across to the left and upwards, sharp turn diagonally down to the right, and semi-circular turn to the left. Turn it across to the left and slightly downwards, a small arch curved line at that corner, and continue the line across to the left and slightly downwards all the way to the tip of the sword. Semi-circular turn diagonally down to the tip of the sword right there, and I'm gonna mirror the whole thing at the lower point of the sword. Now inside of the sword on the right corner, I'm going to draw a diagonal line upwards to the left at that point. Turn it diagonally down to the left, sideways to the left. Mirror that same set of line at this lower point. And on the left side of that, below the arch curve line on the right, I'm going to draw a U curve line across to the ending point on the left right there, and mirror that same arch curve line at this lower point. On the left side of that, curve line across to the left and diagonally up. Turn it back diagonally down on the left side, sideways to the left. Turn it diagonally up to the left. Mirror that same set of line at this lower point. And on the left side of that whole thing, a diagonal line downwards to the right from the upper corner, semi-circular turn diagonally down to the left. On the left side of her mask, a short line out at that corner, turn it downwards and slightly to the left with a curved line, sharp turn diagonally upwards to the side of her mask on the right side. On the right side of that, a curved line downwards below the mask. Continue that line below the side of the sword right there. And below the sword, continue that line diagonally across to the left at that corner. Turn it downwards and diagonally to the left. Curve line upwards and diagonally to the left at that point. Continue that line on the other side of the sword, diagonally up, across to the left and semi-circular turn back diagonally upwards. Flare it slightly out to the left at the upper corner right there, and sharp turn diagonally downwards with a curved line on the right corner. Below that ending point, I'm going to draw a curved line upwards and curl it to the right. Sharp turn downwards on the right side, diagonally to the right. Semicircle turn across to the right and semicircle turn diagonally downwards to the right with the curved line at that corner. Continue that line on the other side of the sword at the lower point. Turn it slightly upwards on the right corner right there. Now above his mask in the middle point, diagonal line upwards to the left at that corner. Continue that curved line on the other side of that shape, sharp turn downwards. On the left side of that ending point, diagonal line upwards to the left, sharp turn downwards and slightly to the right at that corner. Above the tip of that shape, a short line up, and above that, slightly to the left, diagonal curved line across to the right and slightly down, sharp turn diagonally upwards with curved line, extend it diagonally up to the left, curl it upwards at the tip of that shape right there, curved line downwards and slightly to the left. Turn it diagonally down to the right with the curved line at that corner. Sharp turn outwards with the curved line and slightly upwards. Turn it downwards with a curved line at that corner and slightly to the left. Curved line back diagonally inwards to the right and slightly downwards. Sharp turn back diagonally up with curved line to the right. On the left side of her mask, I'm going to draw a diagonal curved line at that corner to the left and upwards. Extend it outwards at the upper point. Sharp turn back downwards and slightly to the right. And at that ending point, slightly to the right side. Curved line diagonally up to the left at that corner. Curl it up at that point and sharp turn back diagonally down to the right. Turn it downwards at that point. And at the lower point right there, I'm going to make a sharp turn diagonally across to the left with an arch curve line. Turn it back upwards and slightly to the right at that corner. Semicircle turn diagonally across to the left and slightly up. Turn it diagonally up to the left. Turn it upwards and slightly to the right. Diagonal turn to the left and upwards. Diagonal line upwards to the left. Sharp turn diagonally across to the right. Turn it diagonally down at the inner corner. Sharp turn back outwards diagonally to the left with a curved line. Turn it diagonally upwards to the upper tip. Sharp turn back to the right and diagonally downwards. Curved line diagonally down at the inner corner right there. Sharp turn back out with a curved line at that corner. And below that, a line downwards and slightly to the right in the middle point. And inside of that shape, I'm going to draw a diagonal curved line across from the left corner to the right and downwards. Sharp turn back outwards with a curved line at the lower point. And at the lower point inside of that shape, on his shoulder, curved line diagonally upwards at that point, and another similar diagonal line on the right side of that at that corner. For the back part of his body, below the wing on the left, I'm going to draw a curved line across to the left and slightly down. Turn it diagonally upwards at the back right there. And at that ending point, slightly below, curved line upwards diagonally to the left. Semicircle turn across to the left and slightly up. Curl it upwards with diagonal curved line. Sharp turn downwards with a curved line and slightly to the left at that ending point. Turn it diagonally in to the right and downwards. Flare it back out diagonally to the left and turn it downwards slightly to the right below that. Inside of that shape, on the left corner, I'm going to draw diagonal curved line downwards to the right at that point. Sharp turn to the left with a curved line at that corner. Below that whole thing on the left, curved line diagonally up to the right at that corner. Semicircle turn diagonally across to the ending point on the right there. And at the inner corner of that shape, I'm going to draw a line upwards at that point. Turn it diagonally up to the right, turn it back diagonally out to the left, turn it upwards. On the right side of that set of line, from the upper corner, diagonal curve line downwards to the right, sharp turn across with a curve line to the left. On the right side of that whole thing, curve line diagonally up to the left at that corner. At the ending point of that line on the right, curve line downwards and slightly to the left. Semicircle turn back upwards on the right corner. Curve line diagonally upwards to the right. Below that shape on the right, diagonal curve line across at that corner. And below that line on the left, curve line upwards to the left and semicircle turn downwards. On the right side of that whole thing above the sword, diagonal curve line upwards to the left, semicircle turn to the right and turn it diagonally downwards on the right corner. Below the sword, a V shape at that corner. And below her hair at the side, I'm going to draw on the left corner, curve line downwards and slightly to the left. Turn it back inwards at the lower point and turn it diagonally up to the right. Inside of that shape, I'm going to draw a curve line upwards diagonally to the right at that corner. And on the right side of that, slightly above, diagonal curve line downwards to the left, semicircle turn back diagonally upwards to the right. Above that shape, I'm going to draw a line downwards at that corner, semicircle turn diagonally up to the right and extend it upwards. On the right side of that whole thing, I'm going to draw her hind leg with a diagonal curve line downwards to the left at that corner. Turn it downwards, turn it across to the right and semicircle turn diagonally down to the right with a curve line. Curve line across to the left at the base of her leg. Turn it diagonally up at the back right there. Turn it upwards, flare it slightly out to the left. Turn it upwards and slightly to the right. Inside of her leg on the left corner, a short line upwards, sideways to the right. Turn it upwards. Turn it diagonally down to the right and sideways to the right. On the right side of that, at the lower point, I'm going to draw a diagonal line across to the right and downwards. And another diagonal line on the right side of that at that corner. On the left side of that whole thing, at the upper corner, I'm going to draw a curve line across at that point. Continue that line on the other side below, diagonally down on the left right there. And on the right side of that ending point, slightly above, diagonal line downwards to the left, flare it out to the left, turn it back downwards at that corner, sharp turn diagonally upwards to the right with a curve line, and below that curve line, in the middle point, curve line downwards and slightly to the right, sharp turn back upwards with a curve line, sharp turn diagonally down to the right, sharp turn upwards with a curve line, and a diagonal curve line across to the right and downwards at that corner. Now on the right side of her hind leg, I'm going to draw a line downwards and slightly to the left at that corner. Semicircle turn diagonally upwards with curve line to the right. Inside of that shape, diagonal curve line across to the right at that corner. Extend it upwards with a curve line. On the right side of that curve line diagonally down to the left, turn it out to the right and downwards. And I'm gonna copy the same shape of her leg at that corner. Now on the right side of that, I'm going to draw her front leg with a diagonal line downwards below the hair to the right. Turn it downwards, flare it slightly out to the left and turn it downwards. Curve line diagonally down to the right. Semicircle turn across to the right. And I'm going to copy the same shape of the foot similar to the hind leg. And above that, at the inner corner, a line upwards, semicircle turn diagonally up to the right. Now for the other front leg, I'm going to draw on the right side of that a curved line downwards and slightly to the right. Turn it to the right and diagonally down. Turn it diagonally down to the right, and I'm going to copy the same shape of the foot similar to the hind leg at that corner. And above that on the right, I'm going to draw a curved line up, turn it diagonally up to the right. Above that ending point, further up, I'm going to draw a curved line diagonally down to that point, flare it out to the right, and sharp turn back diagonally upwards with a curved line. At the inner corner of that set of shape, a line across to the left at that corner. On the left side of that leg, I'm going to draw a diagonal curved line at this upper corner, and on the right side of that, continue that curved line across, turn it diagonally upwards on the right corner, extend it up, and on the right side of that ending point, curved line upwards diagonally to the right at that corner. On the left side of that shape, a short line across to the right. Turn it diagonally down with a curved line to the left. Now above her hind leg, below the hair, I'm going to draw a long V shape diagonally down to the left at that corner. And above the hair, I'm going to draw a small long V shape upside down at that point. And at the inner corner of her tail, at the upper corner, I'm going to draw a V shape diagonally down to the left at that corner. And that's all for our tutorial today. I hope you enjoy it and find my lessons helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to drop your requests, suggestions, or any other comments in the comment section below. See you next time.